Could you imagine being trapped in a life feeling hopeless?
As of 2016, the adult obesity rate in Michigan was 23.5%. This ranked Michigan in 10th overall among the states for its obesity rating. In 1990, the obesity rate in Michigan was 13.2%. In 2000, it was 22.1%, and in 2016, it was 23.5%. As of 2016, 13.0% of adolescents had obesity in Michigan. As of 2016, 13.9% of children ages 2 to 4 years had obesity in Michigan. The worldwide prevalence of obesity nearly tripled between 1975 and 2016. While just under 1% of children and adolescents aged 5 to 19 were obese in 1975, more than 124 million children and adolescents, 6% of girls and 8% of boys, were obese in 2016. Worldwide, 650 million adults 18 years and older were obese in 2016. In 2016, an estimated 41 million children under the age of 5 years were obese or overweight. Once considered a high-income country problem, overweight and obesity are now on the rise in low- and middle-income countries, particularly in urban settings. In Africa, the number of overweight children under 5 has increased by nearly 50% since 2000. Nearly half of the children under 5 who were overweight or obese in 2016 lived in Asia.
Obesity causes coronary artery disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart attack, stroke, peripheral vascular disease, increased cardiac workload, thickening of the left ventricle, atherosclerosis, and insulin resistance. Atherosclerosis is the hardening of the arteries. High blood pressure is when the blood pressure in the vessels is higher than it should be. Cholesterol can form thick, hard deposits that can narrow the arteries and may contribute to less flexible vessels. Coronary artery diseases, the vessels that supply the heart become narrowed and hardened. A heart attack is a blockage of the blood flow to the heart muscle. Stroke is when blood is unable to flow to the brain because of hardened arteries. And peripheral vascular disease, there's a narrowed vessels that reduce the amount of blood flow to the limbs.
Obesity can affect the respiratory system. There are several ways the lungs can be affected, such as asthma, sleep apnea, exercise intolerance, and hypoventilation syndrome. Asthma causes the airway to narrow, making it difficult for the individual to breathe. Sleep apnea can cause an obese individual to have a narrow airway when sleeping. This could lead to snoring, repeated waking, lack of adequate and restful sleep. Exercise intolerance can affect an obese individual as they have extra fat on their body, which can result in laziness. Hypoventilation syndrome may cause low lung reserve and difficulties providing enough oxygen for the body.
Mental health, when it comes to shopping and eating behaviors, can cause obesity. Stress eating causes weight gain. Stress can be caused by multiple factors, including family, relationships, school, work, etc. And also, when it comes to making the right choices while shopping, temptation comes into play when you see certain foods that you like in the grocery store that might not necessarily be healthy. 31% of people eat packaged foods. Frozen dinners contain ingredients from over 500 different suppliers. 50% of high fructose corn syrup tested for mercury. Americans eat about 6 to 9 pounds of chemical food additives per year. What if I told you that the car you drive now is the only car you could have for the rest of your life? All of a sudden, you would start taking care of it. If you put a 300-pound boulder on top of your car, it is going to break down. Same goes with your body. If you put a 300-pound boulder on your body, it is going to break down. You only have one body, so you should start taking care of it. Live a healthier lifestyle to make a change for the better in yourself and the world. Life is driving by too fast, so make a change before it's too late.